Alrighty, so yesterday I got a very exciting Rubik's Cube. It is the largest mass-produced Rubik's Cube as of right now. Who knows, maybe next year they're gonna make something like even bigger, but as of right now, this is the largest mass-produced Rubik's Cube. It is a 17 by 17, which is pretty crazy, right? I mean, that's like way too big. Let's find out how heavy it is and all that. And it does not come from the factory like that. I just did this fancy pattern, and I do not want to undo the pattern because it's gonna take forever. But let's take a look at the box. I want to put the cube over here for right now, but let's just examine this box. I'm kind of disappointed in how this box is made. I know, I didn't buy the cube because it has such a great box, but I mean, you can probably see I had to tape it because it just completely fell apart, and I kind of want to keep it in the box to make it last longer, I guess. But it even has its own carrying handle. I'm not entirely sure if I can trust this handle. It's kind of cheap and flimsy and plastic. Unlike the another cube I saw in the cubicle, it has like a nicer handle. But I guess that's what you get. You look on the box, there is this very cool picture with dragons, and I believe that's Chinese characters. Not 100% sure about that, but you can tell it looks really cool, and they really, I guess, worked hard to make this product. There's some other recommendations. They want you to buy more cubes from them, and yeah, I'm not sure what language these characters are in. I'm guessing Chinese. And I see this word called the HuangLong a lot. I'm not sure what that means either. I don't understand really any of the things, but some cool looking cubes. Let's look at the bottom. Yeah, there's a lot of things I don't understand. And I believe that's Kevin Hayes. He's like on every cube. It's pretty cool, yeah. Sponsored by Kevin Hayes. And that's about it. So there you have it. The HuangLong 17 by 17. This is the front, so it looks pretty crazy. That's the box. Let's get into the real nitty gritty. The real reason you came here, right? Not for this box, but for the actual cube. How do I put this together? Let's put it together just like this. Okay, great. That's the box. Let's get this out of the way. Let's bring this cube over. Oh wow. So yeah, it is massive. I mean, here's a normal hand, and there's a 17 by 17. So it really, if you want to look, I cannot even get my hands completely around it. I mean, that's like as close as I can get it. So it is huge. It is massive. And it is kind of pricey. I mean, you would think it's not that expensive, but it is. It can really take a hit on your wallet. But yeah, just like again in the video, I said in the beginning, I don't want to undo this pattern because it's gonna take forever. But on my Instagram, I will be posting like different patterns I'm doing, so I highly recommend you take a look at that if you're interested. And let me do a comparison for some other cubes. So just for a comparison, if you want to see, this is a 7 by 7, a Shengshao 7 by 7. So you can tell, it's much bigger. And here's a regular 3 by 3 that I got on Amazon. So it's pretty tiny. Even with both of them combined, it is huge and massive. And let's talk about the turning, right? I mean, despite its large size, you would think it does not turn very well, but it sure does turn. We can try like in the middle somewhere. Let's see. So, yep, there you go. It does turn. And it does turn pretty smooth for a cube this size, I understand it's not a 3 by 3, it's not a 2 by 2. where those turn much easier, but this has a lot of moving parts, so what can you expect, right? I mean, it's tough. Another really cool thing about this cube is that there's this the middle edge is always raised just a little bit, like you cannot align it perfectly. And yeah, I think it's to make it easier for edge pairing. You can tell all of the middle edges have been raised just a little bit, and you cannot align it at all. So there's a little bevel, it's raised. So that's gonna make it a lot easier to solve it. And I'm very satisfied with my purchase. I got this from the cubicle.us or .com. I'm not sure which one. And you know, if you can solve, I mean, even if you can solve like a 5x5, you can definitely solve this. It's the same algorithm, the same technique. Just takes a lot more time and patience. So yeah, I'm not sure what else is there to talk about, but I guess in my next video, I will be going live on Twitch I'm gonna live stream me solving this. I'm gonna scramble it to the best of my abilities. Stream it live on Twitch. It's gonna be really exciting, and I can't wait to see the responses I get. See if people like it or not. And yeah, that is the Yuxin. I don't know how to pronounce it, Yuxin or Yuxin. Again, I'm not familiar with this language. But yeah, I highly recommend you to purchase it from the Cubicle. They're a great company, business. And yeah, that is the end of my review. Big and heavy and great Rubik's Cube if you can solve it.